Hey guys, it's me, Pink Lover. Sorry if my voice sounds weird. I have another stuffy nose. You know, allergies basically never stop for me. So today, by request, I am going to be showing you DRAB to FAB Lego houses, which is a tutorial on how to make the perfect Lego house. So I'm going to show you an example of two houses, my custom Olivia's house, and then this house, which I previously called Keisha's house, and Keisha Against the Freaking Spider, those episodes. So if you didn't see those, check those out, and also check out the 10 things that pissed me off video, because it was really funny and easy to make, and I hope you guys enjoyed that and that you could relate to it. So the first thing that you want to consider when you're building a Lego house is, number one, how many pieces do I have, and number two, are they the same colors? So if you're like me, you probably just have Lego Friends sets and you have a couple of extra Lego pieces on the side, so it's not like you can build a house with big walls or anything like that, which is necessarily a good thing because I have total open access to everything in Keisha's house and the entire backyard. Because there's no walls or anything, I'm not going to bump into anything. I have total access with my camera when I'm filming a video in it. And speaking of videos with this, comment down below if you have any funny episode ideas for Keisha that could go on in her house. I'm pretty sure I did a review on this house, so check that out if you want to see all the rooms and everything explained in detail. So those are the first couple of things you want to consider when building a Lego house. Next is the layout. Usually I don't really think about the layout, I just kind of go with it. Like if I have the green piece and then I know I do the backyard. So I usually do the backyards like first because those are really easy. What I did here, you can see, is the pool, eating area, a little bit of greenery, nothing crazy, you know, some fire pit and stove. But you can connect that to the house in any which way you like, but make sure you have a door access to it and it's not just wide open. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense. Like, it's not your backyard, it just looks like some grassy room in your house. The layout of this house is pretty good, although you can't really tell it that well because the colors are crazy. So I suggest if you're building a Lego house, maybe take apart some of the Lego Friends houses that you don't use or some of the Lego Friends sets that you don't use, because they generally have better colors than like regular Lego sets, which I'll get into a house that I did that next, which was my custom Olivia's house, which I did a couple of videos on that, so check those out if you haven't already. So as you can see, I have like a foyer area, which is a big hallway like throughout the whole house, and I have two main glass doors that are connected to these little windows here. Eventually, if I have enough Lego pieces, I probably will build more of a wall system just on the front of the house, because I definitely don't want to close in the walls because that'll take away light and space for filming, but I just do like the front of the house to make it more realistic. So the next thing that you want to do is space out the rooms. Once you have an idea in your head, like, okay, living room here, dining room there, 2 bedrooms there, bathroom at the back of the house, and kitchen somewhat in the middle. Once you have that planned out in your head, gather as many pieces as you can that resemble things that would be in those rooms. Like here, I have this bathtub, which kind of looks like a pretty fancy bathtub, but I also found this piece, which looks like a shower that has like seating areas in it, which is pretty cool. And then I find these things that look like lamps, TVs, telephones. Just look for as many things like that as you can to gather up and maybe put in separate piles for each of those rooms. Then basically with Lego pieces like this size out the rooms. Like you don't want an obnoxiously large bathroom, like you want it moderately sized. It is a pretty decent sized bathroom, the one I built. The only reason it is that big is because there's not only a shower but also a bathtub and a huge sink and then a toilet, and you don't want that all crammed together, so leave a little bit of floor space and follow that pattern for each of the rooms, and then basically you have all the rooms to your Lego house. Now on to Olivia's house, the custom that I built. You've seen it in depth in not only episodes but videos of building and lots of other reviews on it and stuff like that. So if you really want to see like how much time and effort and how it was kind of built and laid out, check out those videos. But what makes this house more unique is the color scheme, because the colors work together with the pink and the green and the white, and that's basically constant except for a little bit of purple. And For nicer houses like this, when you have better pieces, usually go for more intricate designs. Like this, I built a nice little window seat where Olivia and her friends, or maybe the cat, can sit there and look out the window comfortably on that custom little couch right there. And then I made an island for the kitchen because that's more counter space, because the other way it didn't have counter space and the table was used as a counter, which isn't really cool. So add things like this island into your kitchen to maximize the space and to make it more realistic, because most kitchens nowadays have islands or like a lot of counter space. Another thing you want to consider when making a Lego house, especially if you're doing a remodel like DRAB to FAB like I did here, you want to make sure that the front door doesn't open up to the kitchen or a bedroom or anything weird like that. You want to make sure it either opens up to a hallway, which I didn't do because the layout would have been a little bit funkier just because of where the house is going to be on my mat. But I did it opening up to the living room, which is pretty common. My front door opens up somewhat to the living room, and I've seen a lot of people's houses that do that. So that's basically it. You just want to really make sure of the layout and all the pieces and intricate designs that you want to put into your Lego house to make it go from DRAB to FAB and to be your very own unique piece. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'm going on vacation, so I probably won't be uploading till next Monday, and today is Thursday.